Hey everybody, it's Sandy Silva with this Chicks Chalkin'. How are we tonight? Okay, let me see here. I'm just going to find this and share it. At least that's my hope. Okay, there it is. I have a difficult time finding my own group name. It's very odd. Okay, so here we are. If you guys have watched on a regular basis, you may have heard me talk about how I could not wait to get This Kitchen is for Dancing. I love this, and the second I saw it, I knew we had to have it in our kitchen because I dance around and sing in our kitchen all the time. And I have to do something to keep myself entertained. I do not like to cook, so when I'm cooking, I have to entertain myself and give myself a little happy somehow. Wish I did like to cook, but it just isn't my thing. Okay, so I had ordered this a couple, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And then I went to Marshall's before this even came in, and these were on clearance for $5 each, and I was dying. If they would have had more, I bought the only two they had. If they would have bought more, I would have, if they had more, I would have bought them all. I just think they are so pretty, and they will go beautifully in our kitchen. So, there's like part of the sticker that didn't come off or something. So, I am going to make these and hang them on the wall, and hold a piece of chalk horizontally and rub entire surface of chalkboard. You know, I felt these and I noticed that they felt like chalkboard, but it really didn't, I didn't think it really was chalkboard. Huh, interesting. Isn't that cool? So, isn't that handy? Because now I'm going to use chalk paste on these little things. I'm going to do, This Kitchen is for Chalkin'. I mean, it's for that too. This Kitchen is for Dancing on one, and then I'm going to do the footsteps on the other. And then hang it and put some cute utensils in it, which is great because our utensil jar is overflowing. Okay. So, this will not take very long at all because it's small. It's a little size 8 transfer, so I just need to fuzz it up and cut it. And then I'm just going to do it in white. And by the way, we were told that beginning next week, our transfers, Couture has been working with their manufacturer to go a more sustainable route when it comes to our transfers. And beginning next week with our release of our holiday suite, all of our transfers are made in a more sustainable way, more environmentally friendly. Which makes me feel great as a designer to be working with a company who is more concerned about that. And Couture is, what, 3.5 years old, something like that. Most companies at 3.5 years old are not worried about that. They're worried about, turning a profit, and trying to stay open. And turning a profit's definitely not been an issue for Couture because it's, going like gangbusters. They have so many customers and so many designers like me out there. And they are more concerned about, far more concerned about the environment and doing what they can to keep from damaging the environment. And that makes me very proud and happy. So I'm excited to share that information with you guys. And the transfers will not be that much different. The only difference really is that you can't leave them in water, which is if you watch me on a regular basis, you know I used to forget. I'd put them in water during my live and then totally forget about them. Well, now that will destroy the new transfers. They don't tolerate water at all. I mean, enough to wash them, but they can't be soaked in water. So it's a good thing I changed my ways and got better about not putting my transfers in water. But other than that, I mean, they'll still last the same number of times, you know, just depending on what you're using them on and how good of care you take. Sorry, I've got little chalk chips on here or something. Get that off. Little chalk crumbs from last night. If you didn't see what we made last night, or I guess it was yesterday afternoon, holy schmoly, you gotta go back and look at the video. It turned out so beautiful. It's right there, for me, it's right there with the door tags that I made as far as being a favorite of mine. Oh, I love it. So I'm gonna post a picture later too. I'm sorry I'm not doing my regular time. Things have been a little crazy. Last night was virtual back to school night, and I'm trying to make time to record some things, record some projects, so that if we lose power, or if I go away for some reason or another, not, you know, after this last weekend of camping, it's not like I'm going a lot of places, but just in case, I just want to make sure that I have new projects for you guys to watch. And I have so many transfers and surfaces right now that I have not touched yet. I could go live 3 times a day for the next month and probably still not get to everything. It makes it hard to choose what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm just making sure that there are no bubbles or wrinkles. And there's a bubble. All right. I think I'm going to do a mini squeegee because the small, I think, is going to be too hard to maneuver. So let me grab one of those. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a little stir, make sure it's the right consistency. Move that up, get it right under the light. Okay, so I'm just putting on a good coat, and I'm going to go over it a couple times just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then I'm going to pull it back off because I don't want to have too much on. It can dry onto the transfer and pull off with the transfer. I feel like there might, yep, there's a bubble there. But it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Easy to get off. Yep, that's where the bubble was. Okay, not a big deal though, it's easy to fix. So I'm going to put this aside. I like to fix my boo-boos after the chalk is dry. because it's easier, less chance of smearing other stuff around it. Okay. I don't understand how I cannot get light on this. It literally is sitting under an enormous light. It's very strange. Let's see if I can move this one. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but I'm going to try it. Okay. How is it so dark? It's very odd. All right. Okay, so next we will do our little feet, and I think I'm going to do a couple. I think I'm going to do one going one way, one going the other way. So I just want to make sure I'm getting it centered. I might actually use I'm going to use my multi-tool because it's a smaller area and I can see, like that. I can see me getting it all over the place. Okay. So tomorrow is our live glove launch. I can't remember. It's a new thing that Couture is doing. We had ChalkCon over the summer, and it's like all these things about the business, new techniques we can try. They show their new products. We learn ways of working on our business, and it's so much fun. And this year, because of COVID, they couldn't do it. Normally people would travel to a destination and all be together for it, so they did it live on Zoom and free for all the designers. And it was such a huge success that they decided to do it once a quarter. I believe they're doing it. And I love that they're doing that. Now I'm going to go the same direction or a different direction. I'm going to go a different direction. That way it looks like I'm dancing one way and then dancing back the other way. So that is Friday, and during that is when they're going to show us, the designers, the new holiday suite catalog. And that will have, how many, there are 27 new items in it, or 29, I think it's 29 new items. 27 of them are transfers. And primarily, obviously, it's going to be like Thanksgiving and Christmas themed. And then a couple of other things, which are a mystery. Well, we haven't seen any of the transfers either. We just know what the breakdown is of the items. And we suspect that they are going to have the wood tree cutouts again, Christmas tree cutouts again, like they did last year. So, oh, that's cute. I'm glad I did it going different directions. And if I get tired of this, I decide for some reason I would want to change it, I would just wash it off, do it again. Because you can always change stuff. If it's non-porous, it's easy to change. Okay. And if you're on here and you're watching, I apologize. I cannot see people on both pages. So I apologize if I'm not chatting with you. The only way I can broadcast it to both pages is I have to be on one and share it with the other, and I can't share from the group to the main page. So I will always be on the main page and share it with the group. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Let me wash this off, and oh my goodness, I don't think I brought any more paper towels in. No, I didn't. I forgot. Okay, let me just use... Okay. So I'm just wetting the end of a Q-tip, and I'm going to get rid of the H. Yeah, is that right? One of the kitties is in here with me, so he was saying hello to everybody. This is the quiet kitty. You guys usually hear Charlie, the loud kitty. This is Smokey. Okay, one more, and then that should do it. No. 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 He's determined to play with the cord here. No, you're not doing that. Biting on it is really not a good idea. Okay. Now, as soon as I'm done with this, and it's dry, actually, I should say, as soon as Ken is home, it will get hung up. I don't do well hanging things up. It's weird because when I stand back, I can see, you know, if too far left, too far right, and up, down, whatever, but when I'm trying to hang something, forget about it. I have to be able to be the person standing there saying, nope, you need to move it this way, you need to move it that way. Okay. Boy, you are just determined to get into something, aren't you? No, you're not going to touch my ribbon. Okay. Let's get the H back on there. That's so awesome that this is made from chalkboard. Or chalk paint, maybe. Okay, so I just lined it back up. Easy to do, right? And with my little detail tool, or I'm sorry, my multi-tool, detail tool would work great too. Just go back in here and add my H again. No bubbles this time. I don't think so. Nope, there it is. All fixed. So easy. And look how cute this is. So, of course, Couture has a bazillion surfaces that you can chalk or ink on, but you can chalk or ink on so many different things, and I will never tell you you can only chalk on our stuff. You chalk on what you like, or ink, depending on what it is. Ink is used for non-porous stuff. Or, I'm sorry, for porous things like material or ceramics. Anything that you need to heat set, you'll use ink for. That'll make it permanent. Chalk paste is not made to be permanent. It is made to wash off so that you can use the surface again and again. So that is it. This kitchen is for dancing. This will be so cute. I'm doing this. I'm going to put one on each side of our baker's rack is what I've decided. And it'll be adorable. I really like these. Okay. So again, the transfer was this kitchen is for dancing. And I just used our bright white chalk paste on it. And that's it. Simple, simple. If you have any questions about it, if you'd like to order it, let me know. And I'm happy to send you some information, get you a link to our catalog. And so just put, let's see, what can you put in the order? Put order, or how about info? Let's do info instead. Do info in the comments, and I'll send you a link to our catalog. And then you can shop online. And if you have any information, if you want to have information about Club Couture, I've mentioned that a few times before, just say club in the comments. And if you are not part of my VIP group, please do join, because I like to give stuff away. I haven't been doing that as much lately, but I need to get back on it again. And just say VIP in the comments, and I'll send you information. And if you're interested in joining my team and being a designer with Chalk Couture, just say team in the comments, and I'll send you information on that. And you can do fun projects like this with a hefty discount and have fun doing this like I do. Okay, thanks you guys for being on. I hope you enjoyed this. I think it's as adorable as I think it is. Gosh, it's cute. I will be back again tomorrow. Okay, have a good evening. Bye-bye.